So sometimes finding a book for our older readers can be challenging, a book that they actually want to read. But I'm here to help, so we're going to go through lots of books for older readers. This is Penny Dreadful, and as you can tell, perfect size for a kid who's mastering chapter books. This is all about Penny, and Penny Dreadful is not her real name. It's just a nickname because crazy things happen to this poor girl all the time. She's pretty much always in the wrong place at the wrong time. And so it's a hilarious laugh out loud book with lots of graphics and just so much fun. Next up is Anna Hibiscus. And Anna lives in Africa, amazing Africa. And every story starts that way. And it's the story of her life there in Africa. It talks about culture, how she lives with her aunties and uncles and grandparents, and the weather and the food and just their daily life there in Africa. And in this book, Anna more than anything wants to see it snow. Next up, EJ-12. So this is the story of Emma Jacks, and not only is she your everyday elementary student, she's also a double agent. She's working for the Shine agencies. They battle the shadow agency of good versus evil, so she has to do school stuff, but also secret spy stuff. Next we have the Gateway series. There's four in this series, and it's all about science fiction. Amelia's parents has opened a new hotel, and mysterious guests start appearing, not your normal everyday guest. And she discovers what's happening beneath the hotel, and that there's wormholes and ways to in and out of outer space. Is super mysterious and curious and really exciting. Next up, Mythical Ninth Division. I love the way this book is laid out. So not only is it chapter and text with a few graphics, there's also several comic book style pages throughout the book. This helps readers who maybe are a little bit reluctant, as these three Yetis are trying to save the world from this mysterious blizzard that just keeps taking over, and soldiers have gone disappearing and the warriors have gone disappearing, so our hope rests on the shoulders of these three Yetis. I absolutely love our Extreme Adventure series. I can't put them down. Poor Sam Fox, just things happen to him over and over. And so in this one, there's a storm, and he and his cousin get kidnapped, and somehow they end up in this mysterious river full of saltwater crocodiles. And seriously, when I was reading this, I couldn't put it down. I wanted to know if he was gonna get eaten. I'm not gonna tell you, but it's really good, and it's super high energy and high action. Next up, we have Sandy Lane Stables. These are all about friendship and life around the farm. So if you have a kiddo who likes to ride horses or read about animals, this is perfect. It's kind of daily life, friendship, romance, a little bit of romance, and some mystery and intrigue, all wrapped around a riding stable. I absolutely love this series. The Mystery of the Clockwork Sparrow, and the second one, The Mystery of the Jeweled Moth. And it's a little bit Nancy Drew meets Downton Abbey. So if you're a fan of historical fiction, you will love this. It's all about Sophie, a little orphan girl, and she works at this department store, and it's just so descriptive. There's a murder mystery, and she has to solve and prove that she is not the one who did it. So not a lot of pictures, great text, just a really engaging story. Next up is The Star of Deltora, and this is Britta, and the book opens with her father's pursuing this trading mission, and he is killed in action, and it's her kind of redemption of his legacy, and she wants to pick up where he left off, but there's some mysterious things that are happening on an island of shadows and darkness that she's gonna have to battle against to kind of save and redeem her father's legacy. We have a True Stories series, and these are awesome. So this one's all about heroes, and this one has 10 different stories. There's also true stories of survival and crime and detection, and just really neat real life stories. So this one has astronauts and scientists, and just a great way to introduce nonfiction in a compelling way. We have our Last 13 series. This is about these 13 kids who are dreamers, and their dreams start coming true. And they are not good dreams, because it's all about the ending of the world. And these 13 kids have to pull together and realize what's dream and what's real life in battle to save the world. So kind of an end of the world thriller. Next we have the Conspiracy 365. And these books go month by month, and it's all about Cal, who in the opening scene, his father is murdered and he doesn't know why, and someone is after him. And so he's trying to figure out who these people are, what they want, why they're chasing him, and what is happening every turn, and crazy they're chasing him. So it's really intense, action-packed. Last is the Phoenix Files, and I loved this book. So this is all about Luke, and in the very opening chapters, he's moved to this new city with his mom. And at first it seems normal, and then all of a sudden there's no phones, there's no TV, there's no internet, there's no contact with the outside world. And he's like, this is so weird, and then he discovers a plot where the world is ending and this town is the only place that's gonna be saved. And so he thinks it's gonna be safe, but then he discovers that things maybe aren't as it seems. So it's really interesting, really engaging. I can't wait to finish this series. So that's the Phoenix Files. I hope you've seen something that your older reader will love.